Hey there, Don Wilson here, founder of GearBubble.com, and I'd like to welcome you to this training video. Today I'd like to introduce a new concept to you that I think is really going to change the way that you do e-commerce. It's called Dropship on Demand. Now I know you've heard of dropshipping before, and I know you've heard of on demand. This is a hybrid of both, and it's a really unique and new way to sell just about anything. It's simple. Let me show you exactly how it works. Find an item that's selling well, find a manufacturer of that product, find someone that can customize it, put a message on that product, sell it, and fulfill it. Now I'm going to show you how to do each and every single one of those steps in this video. But just think about that from a 30,000 foot view. Find an item that's selling, find someone that manufactures it, find someone that can customize it, put a message on it, sell it, and fulfill it. Just think about that from a 30,000 foot view. Let's get right into finding some items. Now, the first place I usually go to find items is Etsy, actually. So let me just go over there. There's other places like eBay and Amazon, Wish, a couple other platforms. But let's just do, for just this example of this video, Etsy. All right. Right now it is Father's Day week coming up. So there's probably a bunch of gifts for dad selling right now. So let's look into some of this stuff. What fits that bill of what I just kind of said? What is a product that's customized? Now this is actually customized a little bit, but I think that's a tough product to find fulfillment for. This is a little bit of a custom box, so I don't want to do that. This is tough. This wallet should be pretty easy though. This beer mug would be easy, but I think, based on it being a bestseller, it's probably selling really, really well. There is some on-demand platforms that do have them and different things. So what I'd like to try to do is find things that there isn't a big manufacturer of already, because then you can be the most unique person selling it in, say, the Facebook newsfeed. Okay, so this is selling well here. It is an option, but I do like the wallet much better because it's more unique. So I usually look for the stuff that's in the ads, and then I find out if it's selling well right now. So these are okay, but $250 is way too cheap. We'll never be able to make it work with paid traffic. Here's another wallet here, which looks good. Like $4, you can never make it work. So you got to make sure that you're doing products that can at least work with paid traffic. This looks like infringement, can't do that. This looks like infringement, can't do that. This is for people that are like motorcycle rider dads. So this could be a good one. All right. Now let's not just do gifts for dad. That's a hot topic one right now. But I do the family market. So I want to show you some for the family market. So dad to son. So the family market, if you go look at Gear Bubble top sellers, you'll see necklaces and mugs and some different things, and you'll see the biggest ones usually are dad to sons. Okay, then there's other variations of it. It's mom to daughter, aunt to niece, uncle to nephew, grandpa to grandson. You get the point. There's all kinds of different variations once you have on demand. So like this necklace, for example, to my son, it says love dad at the end. I guarantee that same one has to my daughter, love dad, to my son, love mom, to my daughter, love mom, and it sells for every single one of them. So that's the beauty of on demand, is that you can hit all these different types of angles and demographics and different styles and make one winner into 10, 20, 30. That's what we're trying to do with dropship as well. And that's why it's such a beautiful model. You find a unique product that competitors can't quickly rip off for you, find a supply chain for it and a customizer, and then kind of hit it with a on-demand style of marketing. So hopefully I'm not losing you here, but let's see here, dad to son bracelet. There's not that many bracelets out there. It's more of a unique product. This is a good one here. $55 is a pretty hefty price for a bracelet. Dad to son necklace, we'll go with next. I should probably spell it right. Here's another one. This is just I love you daddy. I think that's harder to target in Facebook ads. This is good. This is a nice little inverted bangle. You could get the blanks and then find somebody that's a stamper for that. We stamp our own ones at Gear Bubble. It's not like there's not places to have that done. So let's look at these and let's see if they're hot selling. Okay, so to do that, we usually just go and scroll down here. June 7th, June 7th, June 6th. As I make this video for you, it's June 7th. So this is clearly selling, and it's selling right now. So it checks all the boxes of things that we want. I think that it's going to be a little bit difficult to do this style. I don't think that we should have them actually write their own. And we don't want to exactly copy this anyways. We want to find a similar wallet. We want to put our own phrases and sell it to our own unique ways and our own unique audiences and not rip them off. We just want to research over here and then do it a little bit differently. Okay, so like this one I think is a better wallet in terms of easier to find. I can find that style or a very similar one guaranteed on AliExpress. So let's see if this one, June 4th, June 4th. So that's selling. It looks like it's not selling as hot as the other one. So let me exit out of that. This is all old stuff. Let's look like more June. This is all really old. So I think that's old product. Selling, selling. What is selling though? Yeah, everything is selling. So this is probably a good vendor. So this like kind of bangle thing that they've got here, where they got maybe a stamp here of a heart, you something. I can't read that one, but this style is something that's easy to go after. You just have to find somebody to get the blanks. It's probably a solid aluminum. And then this looks superimposed. This is definitely not the end product. I can tell this is a superimposed photo. So they're almost doing like on demand right here. They probably have blanks and a little engraver or a stamper, and that's it. It's very quick and fast that they do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find a supplier, okay? Because that's the next thing is we found multiple products right here that are selling well. We found that bangle style one, or that not the bangle, stamp bracelet style one, and we saw the wallet one, okay? Now, next step is to find a manufacturer. So let's go here. And this price is too low when this one's selling for $38.50, and we would sell it for even more. But let's just do that product, for example, for now. All right. Men's trifold wallet. All right, so we've got lots of options here. And a lot of times you'll find that the people that make the wallets will also customize them as well. So here's a wallet. We don't need the exact same one that was on that Etsy store. We don't want that exact same one. We want something more unique, and we want to put our own phrases and sell it to as many different graphics as possible. So we're looking at about $6 to $8 here, depending on whichever ones we go through. And I bet if we go look it up on Alibaba, we'll get it cheaper. Like this is a $5 one. And look, obviously free engraving. This one like includes the engraving with it. So this is pretty common. Engrave. So all these people can do it. Like this one, 16 bucks with a free engraving, 100% genuine leather. I'd probably sell this for $50, $60. So we've got, oh, cannot be displayed. I think my internet's a little rough, but look at this. What's it look like on the inside? Where can they put the engravings? We would go and look through and see, so we can write a phrase across it, e-pack it. Now this is not probably going to work out for Father's Day because Father's Day is too soon for that type of delivery. But this is the same way we look up any product, whether it's dad to son, gift for dad, gift for mom. And if it's early enough that we can get this done for Father's Day, then it works for Father's Day. So this kind of shows you into them. They've got all these different versions. Looks like they can laser engrave just about anything that you're going to need. My net is a little slow to load these photos up. They can put engravings here, it looks like. They could probably put a wallet insert here. So looks like if you contact this person, you have a manufacturer and a customizer in one. They can make all kinds of different wallets and styles. You can find a more unique one, $17.72 plus free shipping, plus free engraving. So with some negotiating, you're probably looking at like $14, all that stuff with shipping and everything out the door. I guarantee you with great negotiation and going looking on Alibaba, it's much, much, much cheaper because I've researched this product before. That's the only reason I know that. So let's go through a couple other examples. Example one, like I showed you, which would be a great gift for dad. So I wanted to show you the other style because that wallet could be a gift for a dad. It could be a gift from a mother to a son with a lovely message engraved on it. A gift from a dad to a son. It's more likely a male version of something, But you could get a purse version of that that's female that has some lovely message on the inside of it, and then you're looking at buying it for the wife, getting it for the daughter from the dad, or the daughter from the mother. Hopefully this is making sense. I'm trying to explain this concept from a 30,000 foot view so you can understand that it works with just about anything. You can start layering other things, fishing dad, hunting dad, you kind of get it. So here's another version. Example one, the product. I'll love you forever. I'll like you for always. As long as I'm living, my mommy you'll be, my daddy you'll be, or whatever version it would be. This is probably a little girly of a necklace for a dad, but that's kind of the point is you need to look and see at these products who's going to buy this type of stuff. If it's a manly wallet trifold, the guy's going to get it. If it's a nice locket, you're probably going to need to put a message for a woman. So this is a Mother's Day version one. Mother's Day is come and gone, but this could sell for a gift for a daughter every single day of the week as well, or a gift for a mother every single day of the week. Now I've already looked the product up over on AliExpress, and as you can see here, it's about 99 cents. Now it's not the exact same style of one, but that's, again, we don't want to copy the exact same thing. So let me show you it again. Maybe I should be able to look it up again quickly so you can see the mock-ups. But hollow round DIY. I think I'll just search for secret message to find it the first time. But I just had it on the slide, so I want to show you into it. And it's got it in different colors, so you can pick whatever other color you want. So you could have different options. You could have more options in this Etsy listing. I don't like to have extra options if it's necessary, because I always think that if you have a lot of options, people have to choose and then they leave. So I would just pick the antique one. See, you can see the mock-ups here. That looks, really nice, and you can see by the spot here, this is where it has the message written with the other one. There's just a antique looking piece of paper in the middle. So that's a beautiful mock-up. If you wanted to do just the gold version right here, all you got to do is put the insert right there, and you've got a nice, beautiful ad photo that you can advertise, and it's a gift for a daughter or a gift for a mom. And look at the margin. This has got free shipping. It's 99 cents, and what it's being sold for on Etsy is what? $44 total. So you've got a massive margin there for profitability with this type of campaign, and you can do anything that you want with it. You could do, basically this is most likely going to be a female campaign, but you could layer in all kinds of other interests. You could layer in things for professions like a nurse mom, and you could put little stethoscopes and different things. The possibilities are really endless. It could be a pit bull mom one with little dog things beside it. I like to go as broad as possible, but it really depends on if you want to niche it down or not. This concept really can go endlessly. So let me get you to the next example. Here is the wallet, and this is a better version that I found on Etsy before I made you this video, because this one's selling quite a bit more, and it's just from different terms. Here is the source. This one, I found the better one that I was telling you about on Alibaba. Now they say the minimum order is 150 pieces, but I've contacted them before. It is much less than that. It's not a big deal. If I'm making any sort of sales on the campaign, they're going to be able to fulfill it for me, and they will also engrave and ship it. And I think the whole cost out the door is like $5 something. It's quite cheap because they're going to e-packet it out for us. Here's another example. This is a hot selling one. If you see over on the right, it says other people want this. Over 20 people have this in their cart right now. Now they've not priced it well, but that's because they're not paying for paid traffic. They're just ranking well on Etsy. But it just says, Dad, you mean the world to me, and I appreciate everything you have done for your family. You have been my hero since I was born, and I will always look up to you. Thank you for being such an inspiration. Now this is a really versatile product, and they're customizing it all the way down to the name. I wouldn't want to do that because I would want to get this scaling in bulk, but that's just me. I would put a different phrase on it. But this product right here, they're selling it for $9.99. I would sell it for probably $24 out the door, $19 plus amount for shipping. Here's the source. And this is, if you look at $12.88, look at the price all the way on the right. It's 13 cents a piece when you buy these. So this particular manufacturer does not customize them. But at 13 cents a piece, You can go buy like 100 of them if you want. For what, like $13. Somebody can laser engrave them, and it's done. You just send the design over to the laser engraver. They laser engrave it, ship it out. You pay for shipping, and it's very simple. Okay, so each one of these products, this is the source, or this is the product, selling for $44. You get it for 99 cents. It's going to take some done for you to get that secret message in there, but that's really, really simple. It's like a craft person job. The product here, selling for $34.95. 20 people have it in their cart, hot selling right now today. You can find it right here, a little bit different version. Product here, nice card. I would sell it for much more money than this because we're gonna have to pay for traffic for it. But put different phrases on it, something more evergreen. This can go in any man's wallet. It can be put into a mock-up that shows it into a woman's purse. This is a super, super versatile product. The source for this is showing it's 13 cents. So the products that we're selling it based on the message that's on it, not based on it being some super high value product. It's something that people love the message on. So let's build out our numbers. For example, the customized wallet that we would sell to dads or husband. It doesn't have to be a Father's Day one. It could be one that's a wife with a phrase about how she loves her husband. A common phrase I've done it before several times is to my husband, I love you then, I love you still, always have, always will. Love your wife. And you could put that just on the wall and it has a shot at selling. So I would price it at $59.95 plus free shipping. The cost of goods is $5.50, and that's in the $4 and some cent range for the wallets themselves, and the little upcharge that they have us for the customization, and then the shipping that we have as well. So this is up a little higher than what I told you before, where I was saying it was 7 out the door. This looks like it's a shy over 8. And then there is some Stripe and PayPal fees. Our total cost is $10.44. So if you price it the way I told you, and I'm pretty sure that's the most accurate price, we would have to split test it, you have a margin for ads of $49.51 and a safe CPA, cost per acquisition of a new customer with those ads, of $47. So basically, if you go run an ad on Facebook and you target people for this and you can acquire a customer for less than $47, you're going to be making money. So here's how we're going to strategize this. Figure out who the item will be sold or given to. Who's this end customer? Now, for the example I'm giving you with the wallet, it's a husband or a dad, or a husband and a dad. Okay? Then layer a quote saying directly on that product and mock-up that's only relevant to that audience. Example, female, engaged, 35 plus, buying a gift for her fiance. Now, I showed you some examples that I pulled up from Father's Day. I don't actually like to sell based on trends. I like to sell evergreen products that we can sell for weeks and weeks and weeks, months and months and months, broad, and that's what I recommend you do as well. So the phrase that I would use is, when I tell you I love you, I don't say it out of habit. I say it to remind you that you're the best thing that ever happened to me. And I'd put that up on that wallet, or I'd put that up on that wallet insert, and I would sell it to the wife that's 35 plus, engaged, buying a gift for her fiance, or it's for buying a gift for whoever she's married to. There's different things that you can test on this. It wouldn't be engaged, it would be married, but you get the point. That phrase has a really good shot at working. So here's how we target this. Remember, this is just everything that we put in a 30,000 foot view, and I'm showing it to you step by step. Find a product that's selling. We validated that on Etsy. Find somebody that can actually manufacture that product. We do it on AliExpress or Alibaba. Find a customizer. Most of the time, the people on AliExpress, Alibaba can't customize them for you. I've got a resource that's below this as well, so that if you need customizers, you can find them as well for just about anything out there. Then you just put the product up on your stuff, mark it up, know your metrics, start running ads, and then you fulfill it, which we're not going to go through the fulfillment part right now. That's just going to AliExpress and sending them orders over once you've got them. You export them out of Gearbubble Pro, you send them over, and they fulfill them. So here's how we target this, okay? This phrase, on a wallet or a wallet insert. This simple, nothing more complex than this. Is we would start with U.S. women, either 25 or 35 plus, engaged, in a relationship, or married. Most people would say, let's split test each one of those individually. We don't really do that. We just want to get our audience as big as possible and get a phrase that resonates well with them, and that's enough for us to scale into some incredibly large campaigns. So this is just engaged, in a relationship, Married, we usually put engaged shoppers. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. And on this specific one, we do anniversary within 30 days or close friends of people with birthdays within a month. Okay. Now you can split test into different variations, and is that perfect? Absolutely not. Could we have got away with just engaged in a relationship and married? Absolutely. So don't make it too complex. This simple ad could have just been women, 35 plus, married. That's it. It does not have to be any more complicated than that. The next step is we run ads at $50 a day. We make sure to know what our CPA is so we know how much we can pay on those ads, and we run it to a simple audience like this. And if it was a dad to son one, we would target men that are parents, they're 35 plus, and then there's different son interests that you can do. There's different daughter interests that you can do as well, and you can find the exact right people for that. Next step, run ads at $50 a day. If profitable after 48 hours, solidify your supply chain, fulfill your initial orders, begin finding better pricing, make sure that everybody that can customize it can fulfill the orders in a timely manner. Run more ads, spend more budget. If not profitable after 48 hours, adjust, kill it, move on, fulfill any of the orders that you've got. Recap, okay? Again, I wanted to give you a 30,000 foot view of this entire system. I want you to sink it in that it is simple. What we're doing is finding all kinds of different blank product canvases basically, and then applying on-demand marketing to them. So you find something that's selling as a blank canvas and find new and hot ways to sell a similar product better, faster, and just a better way than anybody else ever has. Finding on products is as simple as doing research a few times a week. Go to Etsy like 3 times a week. Go to eBay 3 times a week. Look for different terms, whether it's the family market, Christianity market, police gift, teachers, professions, whatever it is that you do the research like 3 times a week on those different marketplaces, and you'll find these products that you can do that nobody's ever sold this way before. Use Dropship on demand to find new angles. Think about who you will sell the item to first, then ads will become simple again. As you saw, I put a little bit more targeting in that, but that wasn't that difficult. I didn't have hundreds of ads or different things, and that's an ad that works. So here's your action steps. Spend 10 to 15 minutes researching Etsy for products that are selling. Note down 3 to 5, kind of like I did in the video. Do exactly what I just did in the video. If I trained you on this and you don't do it, it's no good. Maybe watch the video again. Go over to Etsy, search the exact same terms as me so that you get a good hang of it. But take action on this. This is I've never seen something work as well as this works. So don't let this pass by. The action step slide is the most important slide. Do this. Please do it. Make sure 10 to 15 minutes. You can do it 3 times a week. Note down 3 to 5 products. Find suppliers on those products. Just go and hunt and peck on AliExpress until you find them. Get that process down. Maybe contact a few of them so that you understand that a little bit. And remember that we always sell our stuff for way higher prices that's on Etsy, because the Etsy guys don't have to share their revenues with paying for ads. They just rank for the most part. Then I want you to download the resources below. I'm going to give you some examples of products that have sold, or we have sold, or we know sell, and where you can find the suppliers for them. I'm going to give you a resource list of customizers so that the customizing process doesn't have to feel so daunting. So here's what's up next. The next video is where I'm going to really dig in with the meat. I didn't put a lot of meat into this case study because I wanted to make sure and keep this simple so that everybody could understand how Dropship on demand works. Go out there, take action, and go look for some products and see how we do it. The next video, we're going to go into several proven campaigns. I'm going to show you the ads, the products, the numbers, the scaling, kind of all of it. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. So we're going to have at least 2 case studies in that video. Case study 1 is 2,765 units of surprise. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to tell you in the next video. This is a little teaser piece. Case study 2 is 2,045 units of surprise. And I will tell you that I did show you the product in the video somewhere. I'm not going to tell you which one. At least one of these case studies I showed you this product today. So that tells you, as I was looking these things up on Etsy and stuff, this isn't old and outdated things. And what I just showed you right in front of you, as I found those products, one of them at least is a 6-figure campaign. So the next video is going to show you how to do dropship on demand horizontal scaling. And this is what turns a campaign in from a small winner to 10, 20, 30, 40 big, huge, crazy winners. I've never seen anyone do this, and it works really, really well. So the next video is going to be really incredible case study. So make sure to watch this one again. If you don't have the core concept down and understand it and the simplicity of it and kind of just 30,000 foot view, then the next video won't make sense. So make sure you understand this, do the action steps, download what's below, go research 3 to 5 products. If you don't want to research new ones, just research what I researched in the video so that I make sure that you understand the whole process so that when we get to the case studies and we show the ads and everything, you can follow along. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.